Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Echo here, and we are back with the next series of seasonals. This time, we are doing the summer wet season, and we have a couple of series. We have 3 seasonal championships, and then a couple of random stuff, and then we have an event lab and trial. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go through the one video per seasonal, event lab, and trials like speed trap, danger sign, all that stuff, and then the trial is gonna be an episode. So let's get it started with this one right here. S900 modern supercars. That should be fairly simple. All right, let's get it started. It looks like they're all point to point. Wait, are all street races point to points? I'll be honest, I didn't even realize that. Wow. So I have a couple of favorites. This is one of my favorites to drive. This one I actually made for a racing series, so it's not like perfect, but it's very good. This one's okay. It understeers a lot. This one's alright. This one could be better. This one's very good, even though it does understeer. Very good. And then the rest are not race cars. The rest are a bunch of random stuff. But I think to give a good impression, I'm going to go with a car I know very well, which is this one. The Ascari K1ZR. And yeah, I'm very familiar with this car. I drove it a lot. I drove it in Horizon 4 as well. One of my more favorite cars. It's definitely not as good as Horizon 4's version. I don't know what they did in Horizon 4 that made that car this car so good in that game. But it handled really well. It was one of more of my favorite cars in that game. I have a couple of favorite cars that I miss from Horizon 4. Like, let's just start the race. My absolute favorite car to race was the CCGT, the Koenigsegg CCGT. That car, I had 3 of them. That car had so much grip, so much, such great ability, handling, all of it, speed. It was almost like untouchable. And they brought it back. It's in this game as well. It's in Horizon 5. But man, it's not the same as it once was. Like that car dominated. I don't know if you guys are noticed. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Wow, this car does oversteer quite a bit, and I tuned it like that. I like it like that. I think this car, with this tuning setup, having it oversteer a little bit gives it that slip angle that it needs to make it around the corners. Uh, Even though this car itself is very exceptional, but I believe having it slip out a little bit helps it just that little bit more. and once you master the control of the slip angle, it's almost like you can turn a very tight corner at full throttle. It's crazy. All right, first race done. Let's get to the next one. All right, we're here. Also, on the topic of great vehicles in this game, if you're into drifting, like I previously mentioned in the past, I am a big fan of drifting. Corvette, exceptional. C5, no, not C5. C5 honestly feels very weird. The C6 and the C7 are very good. I have a version of my C7 from Horizon 4. I just copied it exactly into Horizon 5. It's a little different because levels, like each part that you put on it's a different horsepower from Horizon 5, but I try to get it as close as possible. The tunes are matched perfectly, as in suspension and gearing and all that stuff. And it does feel a little bit different here. Oh, that's a sharp turn. All right, let's focus up real quick. Uh-oh. Also, this car, for it being one of my better handling cars, I definitely prefer handling cars over speed builds. This car does get pretty fast. It can hang. But yeah, Corvettes are great drift cars. And I'm speaking strictly like high horsepower, high grip cars. I know not everybody's gonna drift the same. I originally started out drifting like grassroots style, like so low horsepower, stock tires, like really slow type of drifting. Um, that was my forte, how I started out with drifting. But yeah, you can clearly see this car is no slouch. For it being handling based, it is not a slouch. This car is fast. And it has such great handling. Like, there's not a lot of cars that would take that turn 200 miles an hour. Granted, I hit the guardrail, but that first left turn, 200 miles an hour, and it hooked. It didn't freaking spin out, and it didn't just understeer. It just said, okay. Perfect. 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 Alrighty, another dub, another victory. Let's get to the next race. Actually, you know what? It's very close. I'm gonna drive there. But yeah, as I was saying, very good cars for drifting. Corvettes, high horsepower, high grip drifting. There's actually quite a lot of other vehicles you can get for lower horsepower drifting. Iconic 240SX, the S15s, you know, the Nissans, some Toyotas. Iconic, they always work. But my go-to for a long while was Corvette because it V8. It was perfectly balanced, and it had the grip and the handling that I liked for drifting. So my main drift car for a long time was a Corvette. Right now, I really like. I have an RX-7 FD Spirit R. That has a V8 in it, and it's tuned for FDE spec drifting. So like high horsepower, but like sort of high grip. Uh, I have it tuned for it's FDE. I should mention is a competition for Forza Horizon specifically. There are tracks that are replicated. If you've seen my short, that is a replicated track of Orlando Speed World, and it's for FDE, so Forza Drift events, competitions. We're in the next race. I think that's what I'm gonna focus up real quick. All right. Made some quick work with them. And that's all she wrote. Very quick day. Everything was pretty easy. Yeah. So Corvette, very common for grassroots style 240 the S15, the Nissan S15 Silvia. That's a very good car. Mark IV Supra is good in all categories, whether it be grassroots or high horsepower like competitive. And surprisingly, a lot of people use the Mustang. The right now the Dark Horse is probably top tier, at least for FD spec drifting. It's the only one not outlawed right now, but it is insane. Got a little $1,000, I'll take it. But yeah, that should wrap it up for this race or for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Maybe next video I'll continue this conversation about best cars in the game, favorite cars. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.